I'm Perry and I live on a narrowboat. I camp in a transit van that I've recently converted myself and called Tilly Teacup. I have an allotment that I'm not very good at. I weave and do other crafts and have recently become a wedding celebrant. And this is my life in a teacup. Apologies here, there is lots of wind in the background. Just move on if it gets on your nerves. Here it is, my cup of tea. This is just glorious, absolutely glorious. Well, my first stealth night camping. When I say stealth, well, I was stealth. I mean, it's not a campsite, it's not a Brit stop, it's not a park for night. Not that I've seen it on there. And yes, there is a pub just a few metres away, but it's not connected to where I stayed. And this was recommended. I'd phoned the Brit Stop pub and they're closed apparently until April. Churn in, I can't remember, that sounds a bit Cornish, doesn't it? No, I can't remember the name of it, but the guy that I spoke to was so helpful, and he said, oh, I'm so sorry, we're closed until April, till the season starts, but I can recommend. And he recommended this place. Now, I'm not going to say where it is. Some of you might be able to figure it out, because I don't know, I want to keep it a secret and let others discover it like I did. Well, I didn't discover it, someone recommended it, because he comes down here in his camper van for weekends. So here I came, and as you saw the sunset last night, that was just incredible. Do you know, I don't think yes, I think I could do van life because of the way I live on my boat and everything, but I think the one thing that would get to me, unless I did more stealth parking, is trying to find somewhere to park every night. I think that would be a bit of a problem, because I don't know what Scotland's like though, and I know they're clamping down on it, and I think Wales do welcome camper vans and van lifers, but England, sorry England, I've said it before, you're missing a trick. All these council car parks that could, someone's morning. Yeah, all those council car parks that could let you stay overnight, with turn them into airs like they have in France. I mean, they could make a killing. I keep saying it, the money that councils could raise. And okay, yes, there are some van lifers and camper vans and all of that, car campers that do leave shit behind, but most of them don't. Leave no trace is our motto. Most of us do not leave crap behind. You'll probably find it's a day tripper in his car that will open the car door and chuck his fish wrappings out, his fish and chip wrappings out. You know, we're always blamed. It's like living boat life. If ever there's anything mucky on the towpath, we're blamed. And 9 times out of 10, it's someone who's walked along with their dog or cycled, or kids playing and inadvertently don't realise and they drop their sweet wrappers and parents don't see it, and that's fine, you know, but we always get blamed. If thereto anything left on the towpath, the boaters get blamed. So I'll shut up moaning now. Oh look, let me show you again. I'm sat on this bench by my van with a cup of tea. Nothing could be better. So where am I off to today? Well, I used to live at the base of the Brecon Beacons. I had a beautiful little cottage there many years ago. And whilst I'm not going to go and visit the cottage, because it would just break my heart, because whilst I wanted to leave it when I did, I really wished I hadn't, because I'd give anything to live in that cottage. My beautiful cottage. It was lovely. I had an orchard and a little stable and a beautiful garden, and it wasn't very big. It was a small 2-bedroom cottage. The bedrooms were really tiny, but it's one of the places I have no regrets, because without leaving that, I wouldn't have gone on to do all the things I did and be where I am now, obviously. But it's one little, I think, never mind. So it's a little dog running up and down in front of me. So I'm going to finish my cup of tea, and then I'm going to moochie on, take a slow ride over. I think it's going to take about 2.5-3 hours to get to Brecon. Even if when I get to the Carmarthen area, you can get, I think from there you can get up on the motorway, but I don't want to do motorway. As I said to you before, when I'm travelling around, what's the point of looking at tarmac when you can look at tarmac with greenery and loveliness around you. Right. Well, listen, guys, you have a good day, and I'll talk to you again. Bye. Look at me, being all actorial, looking all serene and pensive. I thought this was hilarious. I just thought I'd do this funny little thing to camera. Stephen Graham, eat your heart. Love the guy, love everything he does, but eat your heart out. Look at my acting. There we go, we're all hoovered, swept, blackout blinds put up, ready for the off. So I'm on my way to Brecon, and I put those blackout blinds because if I park in a car park, because I've got glass in those doors, people can actually, if they put their face up to the window, they can see in. So it makes it, let's take you around the back, it makes it still look like an ordinary panel van. When I bought the van, that one there was one here as well. It's like a metal panel that's screwed in, but I've left that one on and I took the other one off. And as you can see, well, you can't see really, can you? No. So, look at this. My number plate came unstuck. So, here we go then. Okay, so I'm leaving my little place that I stayed at last night, and just going to go up the very windy road. And these people get out of the way. See what I mean? I was in the middle of nowhere.
In half a mile, turn left.
It's quite narrow up here in parts, and a couple of parts are like sheer drops, which is a bit scary. Hopefully there'll be nothing coming down. There are passing places obviously, but I don't want to be reversing. Whoa, it's quite steep. You probably can't get it on the video, but it is quite steep coming up here. And like as you can see, a few blind bends. Make sure nobody's coming the other way. Yay! And we're back into civilization. What a lovely place. I really enjoy.
Turn left, then take the first right onto Ve der Vour.
Yes, I will do. I will take the first left. But it's a natural left anyway. That shocked me. I then headed into Llandovery, where I have been before, and came across this magnificent statue. This is his story, so zoom in and read. Llandovery apparently means church enclosure amidst the waters, because it is by a river. Then there was this beautiful sculpture of music notes and music writings, and it was for William Williams, who was a hymn writer from the area in the 1700s. This lovely collage was all done on tiles, and it says at the top by the children of the Rees Pritchard School. Rees Pritchard apparently was a clergyman back in the Tudor times of Llandovery, where this beautiful tiled collage is. It was very lovely. Well, I did say I wasn't going to go down memory lane, but here I am. This is a real nostalgic trip for me. This, when I lived in Wales, this was the journey that I took home from my shop. I used to have a Gibson interior shop in Abergavenny, and I used to drive about 45 minutes outside of Aber to get here. I always remember coming down through these woods in the dark. I used to get a bit freaked out. And then we came through the woods. I used to take my dogs for a walk in these woods as well. And I always remember ran off and decided to roll around in a dead fox. She smelled absolutely disgusting. In this little place called Sower, there were only 3 houses. One of them was mine, and at the side and at the back of my little cottage was a farmhouse, and that's all there was. Oh, and a little chapel that never really was open. I've got all these trees chopped down, so it's going to be interesting to see how different, if it looks any different, if there's been houses built or... Oh, I think I can see it in the distance. These lovely windy roads. I'm just hoping nothing comes the other way, especially a big tractor. Oh wow, so that house there was there, I think. I can't really remember. It looks like a barn done up, doesn't it? There's a little white house on the right, that was there. Yeah, this place here, that's been done up. That was an old barn, I'm sure it was. Yes, it has been done up. Yeah, it wasn't there. Those barns were there. Let's take my doggies for walks all round here. 2 Springer Spaniels. They're both gone now, though, sadly. Oh, I can see my cottage. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's going to break my heart, really. So there's a couple of houses on the right there. Sorry, on the left. They were really nice people in both of those cottages. There's a little house there. And then as you come round here, this little cottage with the white van. Oh my God, they've cleaned all the stone. That was my cottage. That one there. Oh, the stone's all cleaned. And then along here, all of this here. Oh, my garage is still there and everything that we built. This is the whole length of the garden. Well, it didn't look like it used to, I have to say. The oh, I think they've taken off the plaster. Well, I've turned round and coming back, so I'll be behind the cottage, and I've just realised, I think I know why it looks different. Oh my God, they've done, wow, they've really changed it. That big window at the back, that wasn't there, the big windows. Wow, they have changed it. I know what they've done now at the front. They've taken off the plaster, so it looks like they're having work done on it now. That's what that van was, conversions, and they're sort of modernising the back by the looks of it. But oh, the chapel's for sale. Oh, I wish I had the money. I'd buy a chapel. Even if I sold my boat. I mean, it's worth quite a bit of money, my boat. I still wouldn't have enough to buy anything. Never mind. Well, there you go. I wasn't as sad as I thought I would be, to be honest. I was getting all melancholy. Oh, these little lanes are lovely. And I've got lots of lovely memories from around here. All the lovely Welsh stone and Welsh slate. Anyways, like I was saying, yeah, I thought as I was driving here, I kept thinking, no, don't go, you'll only get upset, because I was really happy there. But me being me, as you know, like I've said before, I get so bored that after about 3 or 4 years I wanted to move, and my partner at the time, instead of saying no, we're not, because we didn't have a mortgage or anything, we bought it outright, he just did what he normally did and went, oh, okay then, and we moved. But I'm glad that we did move, because ultimately all the things that I've done since and are going to carry on to do, like, you know, everything that I've done, and even things like, you know, living on a boat and starting my business and all of that, I wouldn't have done, because life would have taken a completely different path. So I don't regret selling it, and I don't regret moving. I just wish I had that cottage now. Oh, never mind. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit. Don't these sheep sound absolutely wonderful? This was my park up for the night. The field was opposite this pub, and this is where my next night was spent, in a field behind the pub. This is the Horseshoe Inn at the top of the Mon and Brett Canal. Hope you enjoyed this little vlog, and I do apologise if it's been a little bit self-indulgent with me going down memory lane, but at least you got to see a bit more of Wales, and I will catch you again soon. Bye.